Hey, what's going on to all of my Leos? So you Leos got the Four of Cups, the High Priestess, the Three of Swords, excuse me, Three of Pentacles, because I want to get this right, of course. You Leos got the Page of Pentacles, excuse me, the Chariot, which is Cancer Crabs, the Six of Wands, okay, the Judgment, the Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Leos is a lot of fire energy, of course, right? All hail the king and queen, of course. And the Four of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Three of Pentacles is how a lot of you Leos are really out here. I don't know, what's the best way that I can put it? A lot of you Leos are really out here styling and profiling, if you catch my drift. Y'all are out here trying to, y'all are out here trying to, y'all are out here trying to do y'all thing. You feel me? When it comes to dating and mating, y'all are out here doing your thing, and people are here for it. The High Priestess, right? The High Priestess, especially when you see this version of it, the person in red, that energy right there is underworld energy. It also represents like a Scorpio energy, if you catch my drift. So you know what that means. It represents that. The red represents the Scorpio energy. It means that people are going to be in the underworld in the fun way, if you catch my drift, because that is also known as the underworld, or certain aspects of the underworld. Doing that is an aspect of the underworld. So a lot of you Leos are very much so involving yourselves in a lot of underworld energy, and y'all are unapologetic about it. The Three of Pentacles represents y'all are bringing these people to your residence, and y'all are having fun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are having fun, and because y'all are having so much fun, y'all are doing your thing. And like I keep telling you, you have the Page of Pentacles. Y'all are out here, and people are here for it. People want that. They want that, and they want it badly. So a lot of you Virgos are doing the best that you can. Excuse me, not Virgos. Excuse me. A lot of you Leos, because Virgo got a reading like this. A lot of you Leos are doing the best that y'all can out here, and as a result of this, the Chariot is about how a lot of you Leos want to stay right here in this energy, because the four zodiac signs that want it the most, statistically speaking, is Leo, Aries, Gemini, and Scorpio. And y'all are Leos, obviously. So y'all doing the thing, right? And you're doing it well, like LL Cool J said. And and because of it, y'all are right. Y'all, people are out here trying to recall you, trying to see what's going on. They want some more. The Six of Wands, though, is that try not to stay too attached to these people for a very long period of time. Just understand, Leo, excuse me, that ultimately you are not really engaging in activities that are meant for long term, if you catch my drift. They are more so supposed to be interacted with short term. If you're out here and you're trying to interact with them long term, you're going to run into problems, because you didn't start out like that. You know what I mean? So the forest can get in the way with a lot of trees. Okay, so the thing is that the Judgment represents, so do your endeavor best to pretty much cut them loose, right? Don't keep them too attached too long. Otherwise, you don't want that type of attention. You don't want that type of interaction. The Ace of Wands is that a lot of you Leos really do want to have fun, and that's good, but you should really want to start having fun with you really want to start having fun with people, and then really pretty much cutting them loose. You know what I mean? This also represents that energy, holding it in. Some of you Leos may have been holding it in for a while, and a lot of you Leos are like, y'all are cutting loose. Y'all want to hang out and do your thing, and that's cool. I understand that, no doubt. Have your fun, but at the same time, when you start, remember how you start a relationship or an interaction with someone. It is how it is that you end it. You don't want to start a situation where at the very first y'all are doing your thing, right, and then at the same time, now sometimes that can happen, but that's so rare to the point where it almost doesn't happen. Not saying that it can't happen, but a lot of you Leos, y'all shouldn't want. Now you can disagree with me on this if you want to, but I'll say this: it's not necessarily ideal for you to start an interaction with someone that's based off of not anything long term and then now switch to long term. It usually doesn't necessarily end up as anything too concrete, and any connection that's too long lasting and powerful, right? It's more so for the short term. And then you have the devil, right? The devil card is about very much so that type of energy of obsession, because maybe you Leos may be doing it a little bit too well, but y'all are just out here having your fun. And the Page of Wands is that you are leaving though after it. Okay, cool. So you Leos are pretty much ahead of me in that regard, because you Leos are doing the very same thing that I suggested a few minutes ago when I was talking about the Judgment and the Ace of Wands. All right, so let's clarify some cards. Let's clarify the Devil card to see if some of these people are really going to get attached, if they like it a little bit, if they like it a little bit too much, right? Let's see. Let's see. The Page of Cups, excuse me, not the Page of Cups, excuse me. I want to get this right. The Queen of Cups, to clarify the Devil card. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. To clarify the Devil. Okay, so again, I do see that the Queen of Cups here is that a lot of you Leos are doing what you do well, and a lot of people are most definitely liking it. They like it, right? It's very, they want it. You know what I mean? They didn't think that a lot of you Leos were capable of it. You pretty much caught them off guard, and you end up, doing what you do, right? Then you have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is that they know, though, or I should say, it may not necessarily be stated that you Leos don't necessarily want a relationship with them, right? Some of them may assume that that's what it is that you want. Some of them will take it as that. Okay. So the thing is that the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups is, for some of these individuals, you may have to leave right away. When I say leave, after you're done, you may have to not call them, not text them, not do any of that type of stuff ever again. Again, I would suggest don't go to your house or your residence, go to theirs. Why? Because if they know, because if they seen where you live, right? You don't want that type of attention, especially if you're trying to cut them loose afterwards. If you attract that type of attention, what you'll have is you'll be in a situation where these people will know where you are. They'll know where you live. And if they are that caught up, they will come over to your home and knock on the door and be like, how come you ain't calling me? How come you ain't texting? How come, what's going on? A lot of you Leos don't want that, right? That can cause a lot of unnecessary problems. A lot of you Leos don't want that, okay? You know, I've never been through that myself. You know what I'm saying? I, okay, I'll say this. I've never been through that in certain regards, but I have in other regards, right? Like I have people who do follow. You know what I mean? I do have people who do follow me. You know what I mean? And some of these individuals were people who I've known for a long time that want my attention. But when I tried to give them my attention, it didn't work out. And I would never do anything with these people because I knew them. They had their chance, and I'm looking at it from the perspective of if they're acting like this and I ain't done anything with them, that you know what I mean. In that regard, I can't imagine what things would be like if I did, and I know that I'm good at what I do because I mean, you can't, you know what I'm saying, like when the other person is saying it over and over and over and over again and comes over to get, you know what I mean, to get that and wants that and has a problem with letting them know, remember, this is what it is that we agreed upon, and they moving the goalposts. I've been through there. I've been there before. So let's clarify. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. I've been through that in that regard. You know what I mean? I've been through that where I actually went the full 9 once, but most of the other 99% of the times it was just talking and they was already getting attached. You feel me? So let's clarify the Page of Wands. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Hermit, ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles now, right? And then you have the Hanged Man. This is about how, again, a lot of you Leos need to start embracing who you are. You're getting rewarded for it. You Leos knew that you didn't want this to be anything serious, and you're doing what's necessary. You're walking away. I will say this though. When it comes to living that type of lifestyle, make sure to let these people know what it is that you want, because if you don't, people can get upset because they can feel played. But if you let them know what it is that you want up front, then everyone is on common ground, common playing field, because it's a common playing field because now you did let them know. But I will say this though, if they're getting attached already, then that's not something I would suggest you do. Because if they're already getting attached, Leo, then you know what that means. What's going to happen, right? If you hanging out with them in that regard, y'all do something, and it's good, they're not going to want to leave you alone. I'll just say that. The Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles, right, represents here how, again, they're not going to want to leave you alone if it's too good. So you need to pay attention to this. Don't be out here telling people anything that you don't want them to think, because they will start to develop feelings for you. All right. So just know that. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel to trying to get this YouTube channel to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can get notified whenever I drop these videos. Peace.